Hi spider fans, and welcome back to the Tarantula Cave. In this episode we are going to unbox a new arrival. So I've had various attempts to pair my female Psalmopoeus cambridgei to mature males. The first one was a male that I had that I reared from a very small sling, and unfortunately he was a bit too old for the pairing to be successful. Then I bought a male, but unfortunately the pairing didn't work out. So this is my third attempt to pair this female with a male, who I've very kindly been sent by David Wurzel, who I know through Facebook. And well, cross your fingers guys, this is a very freshly molted male. He has yet to make a sperm web, so I'm going to rehouse him in this video and we'll wait for him to make a sperm web and then we'll have a go at pairing them. So here's a cricket tub with the male in it. David's very kindly put a note on top so I can know when he matured. For those of you who don't know, the 1.0 is shorthand to tell me that it's a male. So normally the number of males goes on the left hand side, number of females goes on the right hand side when you're talking about a list of spiders for sale. So a 1 in the left hand side tells me it's one male. I took this out of a very well packaged box that had fragile tape all over it and stickers that said live inverts, and it was full of lovely packing chips, so he wasn't going to rattle around too much. What's really great to see is that the cricket tub has been sellotaped shut. I've received boxes in the past where the lids weren't taped on and you've got live inverts running around inside the posting box, which is never fun. So this is great. Here's the enclosure I've prepared for him. The female obviously has her own enclosure. I think ultimately I might try and switch them round, but we'll see if they mate first. The idea being that this piece of cork bark would make a nice spot for a female to produce an egg sac. The female's enclosure is very webbed up, but it doesn't have a vertical cork bark in it at the moment. So I may switch them through, or they might even switch themselves round during the breeding process. We'll see. As with any arboreal tarantula, really a vertical piece of cork bark to mimic a tree, obviously, is a good idea. A sensible amount of substrate, not too much really, is needed, although they do like to dig about a bit, the Psalmopoeus genus, and a nice big water dish, which obviously I will be filling with water. The key is not to fill it with water before you do the rehouse, because water might go everywhere. So this is how I do it: wedge the front of the enclosure open using a pot, and then let the spider in through the gap on the left. Hopefully he'll go behind the cork bark and then I can close the front. Alright, that would have been the plan, except for I've just had a peek inside the cricket tub and the male is actually upside down on the lid, on the underside of the foam underneath the lid. So what I'm actually going to do is probably just put him straight in there on the foam and just let him get on with it. That'll be much easier. And there you go, he's in. Just need to slide the front down carefully now and hope he doesn't trap himself in the front there. Just do this slowly. God, he's quite a big boy, which is great. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? I'm just going to top up the water dish and then we'll try and see if we can get a nicer picture of him. That's done. And there he is in all his glory. You've got to love a Psalmopoeus species male. They're so gangly and hairy, absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure he's going to make my female very happy. He's certainly got the leg span to keep her at bay. What a stunner. Massive thanks to David for sending him. We'll see if he does the job.
So from here you can really see the fangs. They've got amazing red hairs around the fangs. Look at that colour. And also, because he's male, you can see his emboli, these modified ends of the pedipalp for injecting the sperm. Can't really make out the hooks in this footage, unfortunately, because I'm looking at the wrong angle, but you can see that they're not the same as the feet, which is the main way of telling if you've got a mature male. There's a foot for comparison. And here's a view of his tibial hooks on his front legs that he'll use to hold the female back when they mate. They're not always the most obvious, but you can see pretty clearly here in the middle of the picture there's a little hook projecting down from the leg. I will never get bored of how cute the eyes on Psalmopoeus cambridgei are. They are definitely one of the cutest looking tarantulas. Their eyes just look so innocent. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Check out these legs. What a stunner. Anyway, we'll give him a few days, maybe a week or so to settle in. Make sure he's eaten, make sure he's built a sperm web, and then we'll introduce him to the female and see what happens. If you want to know what happens to this male and the breeding attempt, then you're going to have to subscribe. Please give this video a like so other people can find it. In the meantime, take care. Catch you in the next one.